I'm an integrative therapist, and working integratively basically means that I can work through your personal issues in a way that's individual to you. I can draw on various approaches. I use a different range of approaches in order to find the best fit and support your needs fully. The approaches that I use are psychodynamic, person-centered, cognitive behavioral therapy, and also Gestalt. I experienced a bereavement in 2015, and I felt that there wasn't much support out there for me during that time. It led me to wanting to really think about, how do people access support? How does one person get to really talk and open up about what they're going through in a space? So in sessions with me, we will really start off to get to know about you. Understand what your personal issues are and what you're wanting to come to therapy. It's really important for me to make sure that my clients feel comfortable working with me. After that, we'll then look at what the issues are that you really want to focus on for therapy, and then we'll work through those gradually. So my approaches within me working integratively are person-centered, which is essentially at my core. That is all about you. That means that I can focus entirely on you and your problems, and that you lead your own session. You're in charge of where we go within that session. I also work within a psychodynamic approach, which does look a little bit into your unconscious, and that also looks into your past as well. I also work with a Gestalt and creative approach, which is a more, I would say, an approach that looks at sensations and is a bit more of an experiential process. So that can sometimes involve us getting into role plays or doing certain scenarios within the session that creates quite a dynamic feel. I'm from a creative background, so if it feels appropriate to get creative in sessions, then I'm more than happy to do that as well. So I also work with cognitive behavioral therapy, which is also known as CBT, and that looks at how your thoughts really are linked towards your feelings and your behaviors. So we begin to unpack those links and to look at more healthy ways to manage and process that. Therapy can take you on a journey. It takes a lot of courage to come to see a therapist. So my whole idea is that I want to make clients feel comfortable within that journey and feel as though they can begin to open up and unpack some of their personal issues. I would always encourage you to set the scene in our first session, so we'll get to understand you a little bit better and understand what issues you're wanting to bring to therapy. That would really be where we would start. It's important for me to feel that clients feel comfortable and that we can begin to build a relationship together, and we can really begin to build a therapeutic bond together through us understanding, through me listening, and through us really getting a sense of what your difficulties are.